Well, hey folks, this is Seven here. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me here today on Farm Sim 25. And this is the Tassi Map, of course. I see we had another patch this morning after the update to 1.7, which I guess played a little bit of havoc with some of the mods. But, well, you know, lucky enough that the game has things like a built-in mod hub, I guess. So far I haven't noticed any errors. I guess what it mostly broke was auto-load stuff. Now I did use the wood auto-load yesterday. It worked fine. That was after the update. I haven't used the... Oh, I've used the pallet load. It worked fine as well. But the universal one for whatchamacallit? Not pallets. I used the bale one. It's the pallet one I haven't tried. Mainly, I don't have a trailer that is set up to do that. We don't really have enough production. Couple of greenhouses. Nothing major. The only other thing we really need to move around is the firewood bags, and I don't think they count on the auto load as a pallet. Do hope everybody's doing well today. We are getting well into April now. I wish it was a little more spring-like. Could use a couple more days of sunshine, burn off some of the winter dulls. And we are seeding a field with canola. We might as well get a bit of a high value. We've got a wheat field, a barley field. So we might as well put the last of the big three in. Well, I guess oats would have really been the other one, but... It is not oat planting season. Wheat, barley, and canola for now. And the big field over there will be the veggies. Either beans or beets, I think, at this point. Red beets, not sugar beets. I don't have a sugar processing facility. I don't really want to put one in. At least not right now. But canola tends to be good money, and we should get more than enough straw off the wheat and the barley fields. That little field up there, I'm not sure. I might just end up selling that back. I don't think it's worth much. I don't know. Let's, out of curiosity, have a look, shall we? Bing. It's one thing I have noticed. It seems the menus are a little slower. Oh, good. That's working way better than it used to. So 15. Yeah, it's only 8 grand. I guess we might as well keep it at that point. We do need to pull the stones off it. So maybe the plan will be there you are. To have him grow. Oh, well, there's convenient. Parked pretty much right in front of it. get him out there doing that while we're doing the seeding. Okay. We'll let him get at that. So yeah, I didn't find any actual patch notes for whatever it was that was in the fix this morning, but as I said, I hadn't run into any real issues yet, which is surprising, because it seems, as far as 25 goes, if there's issues, oh, they find their way into my, into my playthrough. Try and level this row out a bit here, so we don't have to keep going snaking up down the field. Alright. There we go. Should make it a little easier. I suppose I could remove that little tree in the middle of the field and plow it, but we'll leave it for now. If I find it's a big annoyance, then we'll do something about it. Indeed. Yeah, he's happily plugging away. Good. I mean, it's a really simple field. There shouldn't be a reason to go astray, but I mean, you never know with the wonderful AI. And yeah, you'll notice I'm doing all of this one manually. No steering assists. Old school. There he is. No idea what he's doing, but oh well. And back we go. Oh, we can't remove the tree. It's hiding a pole. Okie dokie. I see. So, let's raise that up. Do a little loop-de around it. There we go. It should do. And out the other side. There we go. Sneak a sip of coffee in while it's still only manageably cold. Yeah, that's about room temp. Excuse me. A bit of kind of weirds going on this morning. I get up fairly early in the day, before 4:30, and I was in the kitchen giving kitties their breakfast and turning my coffee ready and that sort of thing. And I looked out the kitchen window and there was a truck out in the parking lot. Turning around, I guess, basically backed up on the end of the lot and turned and then parked at the end of the lot. Well, that's kind of weird. So when I left for my walk, as soon as I stepped out the door, I guess there was a big dog in the truck, started barking at me. Now, keep in mind, this is 5 o'clock in the morning, it's pitch dark out. And there's two guys sitting in the truck with the cab light on. Don't know what they were doing. So I shone my flashlight at them. They didn't do anything. So I carried on for my walk. And I was on my way home, about a block away. And they came up the road from the other direction from where our apartment block is. So I guess they'd driven down there while I was out on my walk. And they stopped at the corner for a couple of minutes. And as I was the only other thing on the street or sidewalk anywhere around, I can only assume they were stopping to have a little glare at me. So yeah, no idea. No idea at all. But there you go. You're like, well, what was weird about that? Yeah, it was one of those things, if you were there, it would have felt weird. So I think once this field is done, there's not a whole lot we can do in the way of field work. We're gonna have, look at that tree, weird. Looks like it's floating 2 feet off the ground. That looked really weird. There, now it joined. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's something certainly a little bit weird about the graphics this time around with the game. I've noticed things like that, and if you come up to a whole forest of trees, a lot of them will be appear to be at like a 30-degree angle, and then when you get closer, they all of a sudden pop straight up, so they are 90 degrees. Yeah, it's just odd. See the trees at the edge of the field? Yeah, they are all upright. Yeah, it's some weird thing they've got, I guess, to make it But see, they look like they're leaning really, really heavily. And then you look directly at them and they're upright. Hey, there's the crows. Look at that, a flock of 5 of them. Or is that the geese? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they added geese, because, you know, that's what everybody was asking for. I don't know. Well, they want us to add another animal. Okay, geese. Do we get eggs from them? No, they just fly around. Oh, okay, good. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there. I can only assume that's how it went down. Another little pole island. Oops, don't want to get too close. There we go. And we're off. Perhaps not elegant, but certainly quicker than what the AI would have come up with. Who knows how many little arcs and half circles and, you know. Ooh, he's done. He says he's done anyway. Let's go have a look. Okay. Yeah. Mind you, I mean, it's not like we would expect that to take terribly long. So what does it need now? Lime, indeed. Lime. The gift that keeps on taking. I think we can... wrong way. Let's go to 5x. 5x speed. Just straighten it out a little more. There we go. So you either don't turn or you only turn at 90 degrees. Come on. Work with me here. There you go. Perfect. Okay, up next. Ooh, we might even have enough. But I think, for the sake of having enough, we'll do it ourselves instead of letting the AI work it out. So, let's just get them down here, then we'll go finish our seeding, then we can do this. I'm not sure what's going to go in there. I'm thinking sunflowers, but of course it's not the right time of year for it. Okay. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll come back when we're ready to do the next one. Alrighty, here's the last little bit of seating. And we are done. Lovely. Alright. So there is some future canola. Oh, starting to produce a bit of wool. Nice. Okay. So I don't think I have an immediate use for this one. So let's park it up and head on out to our other guy. There we go. This should be a pretty quick job. Yeah. Cruise control deactivation, manual automatic. What? Okay. I don't know. I think that's new. Alright. Why would you... What the heck? Yeah? Thank you. The heck, man? Stop. Thank you. Weird. Oh, and now it's gone again. What's going on? That's a little bit strange. Go. Like I say, it's a quick enough thing that if it's a little off, it's a little off. It's still gonna get done. No problem. He's got sunflowers in that last field, eh? There we go. Take care of those little issues. So here you've got two lines like an inch apart. What the heck, man? No, because it doesn't quite reach. Look at that. I tell you. Why you wouldn't have that at the edge of the field? I don't know. Price of frickin' lime, I tell you. But it's done. Ish. Alright. And that's that. I don't think there's anything else we can do with this. At all. As I said, they're going to sit that way till planting time, which for sunflowers is March. So yeah, we got a little ways. Like 6 months. That'll give that lime a chance to soak in. Alright. So, let's see what else we got going on here. The greenhouses are getting watered, very nice. Can hear the things running. Okay, you're good for food. Buck, 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 you're indeed. Our moose are... it's hilarious watching him do that hop thing. I didn't realize cows were that frisky. There you go, eh? So... Health 28%. Why? They've got food, straw. They're even producing slurry. So what goes in must come out, and it appears to be happening. Spinny pig. Do the spinny pig. There you go. Who else? Huh? Huh? Come on. Alright. That's quite the weird picture you got on your back there, buddy. Eh. And then we, of course, we've got our meadow grass. Oh, it needs lime? Oh, I haven't planted it yet. Ha. Yuck. Oh man. Yeah, you know what? It's grass. I'm not gonna do the lime. I don't see much point throwing 20k in lime at a field that's just gonna be grass to mow. But we do need to plant the grass. And I suppose the sooner the better. How are we doing? Maintenance looks pretty good. We are chewing through the food. Or fuel. Well, I guess that's food for the tractor, isn't it? Alright, and we're going to be switching to grass. Don't know that we'll have enough. So... Alright, let's unfold it. Otherwise it won't open the doors. There we go. Sure. There we go. And seeds. Lovely. Not cheap. Cost us 9 grand, but close the doors. Yeah. Now, does this still not show up as a field? It didn't before the patch. Don't suppose that's changed. Yep. So, good to know. Because fundamentally that means it's, you know, broken. But that's alright. What isn't? Alright, here we go. Yeah, we'll roll it, do all of that happiness. But, yeah, like I say, I'm not going to waste, what's probably going to be 20k in lime. You know, I mean, we got a great harvest off it as wild grass, so... It should be quite something else with planted grass without having to do the whole lime thing and blah 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 blah. I gotta say, the mode texture on this map is pretty sad. Looks like FS09 stuff, man. completely flat textures and uniform color. Yeah, definitely. It does not look all 2025-y. But I think, my friends, we probably kept you long enough here. So there are links in the description down below to some good YouTube channels. Have yourselves a look. If you go to them, maybe leave a subscribe. If you enjoyed the content of this one, maybe leave a like on the old thumbsy there, and take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.